The coffee shop dreamer. It was a rainy Thursday afternoon in a quiet town. The kind where the streets are lined with mom and pop shops and the baristas know your coffee order by heart. In one such cafe sat a young man named Sam. He was 27, broke, jobless, and drowning in self-doubt. Sam had graduated with big dreams. He wanted to start a tech company that made education accessible to everyone. But 3 years in, all he had were student loans, 2 failed attempts, and a resume that screamed unhireable. He had just gotten rejected again by a company he thought was his backup plan. As he stared into his half-empty coffee cup, he overheard a woman at the next table say, "I just started my own bakery. It's scary, but at least it's mine." Those words struck something in Sam. At least it's mine. He turned to her. "Sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop. You said you just started your bakery?" The woman, Emma, smiled. "Yeah, quit my desk job 6 months ago. I figured, if I'm going to be tired and scared, it might as well be while doing something I love." They talked for a while. She told him how she didn't have it all figured out either, just a dream, a plan, and enough stubbornness to get started. That night, Sam couldn't sleep. He kept thinking about her words. Tired and scared, doing what you love. The next morning, instead of applying for more jobs he didn't want, Sam dusted off his old laptop and started working on a small idea he'd shelved a year ago, an app that would let teachers create interactive quizzes in lessons. Nothing fancy, just something to help. He gave himself 30 days. No investors, no expectations, just a promise to try again. He worked every day at that same cafe. Emma would drop by sometimes and bring him test cookies for feedback. Slowly, the app came to life. By day 25, he put it online. On day 30, a teacher from Ohio signed up, then another from Texas, then a whole school district. Fast forward 6 months, and Sam's app was being used in classrooms in 4 different states. It wasn't huge, but it was his, and it was making a difference. Years later, at a tech conference where Sam was giving a talk, he told the story, and he ended with this: "I thought failure meant the end, but it was actually the start." Sometimes, you just need a rainy afternoon, a stranger with courage, and one more try. Moral of the story: dreams don't die when you fail. They die when you stop trying. Sometimes, the next big chapter of your life begins with a small conversation and a decision to start again.